Hello everyone, my name is Grrae and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best class setup for this beautiful gun that you guys see in front of you. This is the Kar98k, which is my favorite gun in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and this class setup is going to be for after the update 1.2. Now, the reason this is my favorite gun in the game is because you can use it in literally any game mode that you guys are playing. If you guys are going for feeds, then this is the best gun for that. I use it in hardpoint and domination a lot to get my clips, but also I use this exact class setup in search and destroy because of how powerful it actually is, and everything that I have on it with the attachments, it just makes this thing so powerful if used correctly. So I'm going to be showing you guys the class setup and then giving you guys some tips and tricks for gameplay to help you guys improve your performance with the gun. Now, before I get into the class setup, I am going to show you guys a quick little montage of me getting some clips with the gun to prove to you guys that I have the experience with the gun and I know what I'm talking about, as well as show you guys the full potential of it so you can see how amazing you can actually do with this gun in game modes like hardpoint. I'm pretty sure most of the clips are going to be from that. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and leave a like on the video, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn the bell notification on to all, so that way you guys get notified whenever I drop a new video or live stream. But with that said, I'm going to hop into the montage really quick, and then we're going to get into the full class setup and then some more tips and tricks. I hope you enjoy. Fuck's the other team, bro? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that quick little montage. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought of it. I thought it was pretty sick. I didn't do any edits or anything, just put up some clips with some music. But with that said, we're now getting into the class setup for the Kar98k. So let's get right into it. Hopping into the gunsmith, we have nothing on the muzzle, nothing on the barrel, nothing on the underbarrel, okay? All of the attachments are over here on the right side, and I'm going to explain everything that each one of these attachments does. So first off, with the laser, there's only one. You need to throw that on, okay? You get that aim down sight speed, as well as aiming stability and aim walking steadiness. Now, if you guys are quickscoping and want to catch feeds, you should not be walking when you are taking your shots. So the aim walking steadiness doesn't really matter. However, if you guys are using it in search and destroy, then that does help, because you know you sometimes are hard scoping in that game mode to try to secure those kills for your team. But the aim down sight speed is the most important thing about having this laser on it, because again, we are quick scoping, and like you guys saw with all of those clips in the little montage, that is what I was doing. hitting those shots, making sure you can get those quick snipes, as well as, you know, I did have a few no scopes in there as well, which the laser helps out a ton with. Moving on to the optic, you can really have any of them on your gun. It really just depends on how you play. However, I have found that the sniper scope just works the best for me, and it was literally in every single one of those clips that you guys just watched because of how amazing it is for me. You guys could play around with them. This is the only part that really you could, you know, find your preference with. However, if you guys wanted to just perform how my gun was in the montage, then the sniper scope will work for you, just because that's what I used, and I think it's just amazing because it doesn't really matter when you're close range, because you still get that fast aim down sight speed, even though the con is aim down sight speed, but that's literally all of them. So if you guys are shooting long range, then the sniper scope also helps with that, and that's why I've picked this for the best setup. Moving on to the stock, we have the FTAC Sport Comb. Okay, this thing is so much better than the other two. You can see that it's aiming stability and aim walking on the other stocks, but this one is aim down sight speed. And again, when we are going for quick scopes and hitting those clips, aim down sight speed is the move, so use the Sport Comb. Now moving on to the perk, I like using sleight of hand just because you can get those bullets in faster, so you can go and hit clips more efficiently. Now this you could also use FMJ with if you wanted to hit some more collats. However, in the montage, I did hit a few without having FMJ on it, and it seemed to work just fine. So in my opinion, having the sleight of hand would be the best move for using this gun, so that we can get it full loaded and try to hit another clip right after the other one. The only downside of this gun is that it only has 5 bullets, so if you could only hit a 5 on, if you're hitting all singles, obviously if you hit some collats in there, then you can hit a higher feed, but that's why I have sleight of hand as well, so I can get more bullets in there and keep the game going on. Now, the final attachment, I have the stippled grip tape here. It is the first one, and again, aim down sight speed. That's literally all we're doing for this, because that is the most key factor in this. It is that speed. This gun is the fastest zooming in sniper, so you can just hit all of those feeds. Now, another thing that is on the Pro that makes this really, really good is sprint to fire speed, which means once you guys are sprinting at an opponent, or, you know, around a corner, you running around the map, everybody does it. You're sprinting, sprint to fire speed, so you can get up to your scope quicker. And with the aim down sight speed, you're just zooming in as fast as possible. So this is the class setup for this. That is all of the attachments that I have on it, and all of these working together makes the gun just perform amazingly. You guys saw in the montage how quick I was able to zoom in, and being able to just hit all of my shots pretty efficiently with, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't get that many hit markers with this gun, and that's for a reason. So I'm going to get into that in just a second with the gameplay tips and tricks, but I'm going to show you guys the perks really quickly, just because, you know, you might be interested. So quick fix is actually the best perk in perk 1 slot in my opinion for this. Now you could also use double time, so that you could be running around faster and, you know, getting into those positions to be able to hit a nice clip. But if you guys are playing, you know, and getting hit, then quick fix is the way to go. If the first guy that you are fighting tags you up a little bit and then you snipe him, the quick fix will allow you to start regenerating your health right after killing that person, which will allow you to be healthier for your next kills. That way you can hit that clip without dying as easily, and I found that this is the most effective way to get into it. I'm going to skip the perk 2 really quickly and go to perk 3. I have amped, and this kind of works within perk 2, so that's why I'm skipping it for now. Faster aim swap and rocket launcher reload speed. Now obviously we're not using the rocket launcher, but the faster swap, okay? When you swap your weapons and you have a second sniper on your back when you're using overkill, that is a huge bonus for hitting clips. You guys saw in the montage a few times I did hit 3 people with the Kar98, then pull off the AX50 off of my back and hit that 4th shot to get the clip. So that is why I have amped and overkill on this class, so that you guys can go and feed the best way possible. Now, I am going to be making a separate video on the AX50 class, so stay tuned for that. Again, make sure you have that bell notification turned on to all, so that way you guys get notified when that video drops, and let me know down in the comment section if you would like to see my AX50 class setup as well. Now, moving on to the lethal and tactical, these don't really matter. The tactical, you could use the stun or flash to kind of get, you know, your enemies messed up, so you can go and snipe them pretty easily. I have the C4 on just because, you know, sometimes you got to take out streaks or people are camping behind a riot shield, stuff like that. But you could have your throwing knife on if you want to extend your clips a little bit. That would be my recommendation. But C4 is really just for all of those riot shield people. Now, I'm going to get into just a few more tips for the gameplay for you guys, so that you know everything about this gun. So while I am playing this game, you want to make sure that you have your center dot up higher than where you normally would. So if you guys are running around here, let me just hop into a shoot the ship just so maybe I could get a game quickly. You guys, when you are running around, you want to make sure that your center dot in the middle of your crosshairs is actually aimed higher. If you guys pre-line that up, you'll be able to hit shots so much better and not get those hit markers. If you guys practice that, I'm telling you, it is the best way to get your shots to hit and hit your clips. As you guys saw in my montage, I was hitting headshots and chest shots every single time. That is the only downside really for the Kar98, is that the damage isn't fully up there. So with the speed, you just need to be able to hit your shots a little bit higher. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right now about the center shot. So this is actually perfect because the targets are right here. So if you guys are running around, if you guys are running around, you can see you kind of look down so you can get more field of view in front of you. But if you keep this center dot in your screen level with your enemy's, you know, chest or head, then it's easier to hit your shots. So if your center dot is already lined up, then you'll be able to hit shots easier. And that's really the most important thing about this gun, is that you have your center dot up so that when you scope in, you're already at the top part of the enemy, so you can go and just immediately hit your shot. And that is just the best tip I could give you guys. Now, the next tip would be, when you guys are shooting and trying to hit clips, do not move around, okay? You should stop and then take your shot, so that way your bullets will travel straight and your aim can be on point. So whenever you see someone, stop before you shoot, and then you'll be able to hit your shots. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please do me a favor and leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Also, let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see more videos like this. I would be happy to make more class setup videos for you guys, so you can know what to put on your guns and how to run them the most efficient way possible. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell notification on to all, so that way you guys get notified whenever I drop a new video. But that is going to be it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.